somebody told me, they said, you know, what you're trying to do is different than anybody else, and that's going to be a hard road. Like, to completely change a sport, you know, and what they look for in a sport, now that's hard.
I just want to give a shout out to this little kid. He 8 years old, and he at home laying on the floor in the living room watching Conan the Barbarian. And he turned around and he looked at his mama and he said, I want to be a muscle man when I grow up. And that little kid name is Cedric. Hey, I did this for you, baby.
For me, this is, you know, where the hard work begins. Now that I know I can do it, I got to try to duplicate it.
So the impossible just became possible.
Yeah. I think the most important part is the process that it takes to get there. Not just the first place, but the process that it takes to finish. You know, and I've been following that process, you know, my whole career. So even when there's been times that I came up short, you know, there was still a lot of hard work put in. Well, you know, when I first started competing, you know, I just said, I just want to grow some muscles. And I won some shows and then turned pro. And then I said, you know, I wonder if I could ever get Arnold to notice me. When he did and when he acknowledged me, for me that was first place trophy already, you know what I'm saying?
Finally, like a U.S. team.
I mean, the day it seemed to me everything was absolutely flawless.
I was working 14 hours a day. I was sleeping 2 or 3 hours a day. I was falling asleep on the gym floor. You know, I was doing cardio, you know, during the breaks at work and stuff like that, trying to get it in, man.
Cedric, McMillan, you gave the greatest acceptance speech I've ever heard. I thought you won an Academy Award out there.
We all work our ass off to do our best. And now with so much hate and negative energy in the atmosphere, and I wish we could filter that out, you know what I'm saying, and keep it positive. And let me see that twisting back double bicep pose again.
Boom! Yes! He did that.
And I want to know, how was your training leading up to, you know, being able to put on this nice suit?
I don't give a damn if I finish 30th in a field of 25. I will go to the gym and I will develop my physique and I will pose my ass off because this is my art and it's what I love. I brought all my food with me. Boiled chicken in distilled water with no seasoning at all.
My battles, man, are long before I get on the stage, you know, with myself, my own mind, and, you know, the hard work that I put into the gym. And honestly, the goal for me is, when I look at bodybuilding, I look at it as an art. So I always had a love for it. So I never played any sports in school. For me, it was always about lifting weights and trying to make muscles grow. Just want to present and create a beautiful package, you know, just like when I fell in love with bodybuilding with the old days. You know, you can think of any older bodybuilders from back in the day that had a beautiful physique. You know, I wanted my physique to be looked upon as beautiful, not like, wow, that's insane, wow, that's intense, wow, that's crazy. I wanted to be like, oh my God, that's beautiful, you know, and so that's what I try to create. As far as I'm concerned, if it was up to me, I would go do the Arnold Classic Ohio every year until I win, and that would be my only show.
Did Cedric McMillan beat Phil Heath?
Yeah, my physique is better than his. You know, I believe that.